What's up, everybody? We are live here at Port Royal for Super Late Model Tour Series, week number 5, race 1, as these guys go out here try and put down some laps for qualifying. We're going to end up finding out who's going to be on the pole here tonight. Currently on the track, we are following Chance Carr. Some big names up in this one, couple players. J.D. Brown and Steven Wilson all in this one. We got Tyler D. Hudson. He's in here. Had a great run at the Lucio. Currently, J.D. Brown to the top of the charts. J.D. Brown has dominated qualifying here in this fixed series. Been on the pole an awful lot. Has a fast car early on. Can he hold out? Can he hold out and get another pole? Right now, Steven Wilson second quickest, just behind him. See who else we got out there. We got Brandon Freeberg out there making a lap in that number 71. Could he put a quick time down? How's everybody doing? It took it from me. It took it from me because I jumped the start. That one guy kept playing on the starts, and I got past the pace car. I had a 2-second penalty, and I was only 1.6 seconds out. But thank you. I was trying to. He kept trying to jump the start and then smash me down into the slick on those starts. So I was trying to not get screwed up and screwed myself up. All right, that's going to be the end of qualifying here tonight as we get ready for heat race number 1. We got J.D. Brown starting on the pole. Matthew Logan in second. Chance Carr is going to be starting in that third position. Tyler Hudson in fourth. Starting in the fifth position, we got Carson Logan. Derek Dryman in that sixth position. Corey Silby in seventh. Greg Deese in eighth. Gabriel in ninth. Chris Cox in that 10th position. John in 11th. And Zachary Anthony rounding out the field in that 12th position. So they will run the heat races here tonight. Then we will get a track reset before the main event as these guys get ready to get out onto the track for the first heat race. 10 laps here. Now, I've had some people say I need to watch out. This should be some good racing here at Port Royal with the late models. So we're going to find out here tonight. As they got 2 laps of pace and big track here, half mile. I know the big blocks, it's all up on the top side. It should change up a little bit here with the late models. A lot of people saying that it will work to the bottom, especially as it gets slick in the late models. Interesting to see how this one's going to go. Should be a fun one. As they head through turn number 3 and 4, they're going to get 1 lap to go this time by. I need to go check my YouTube stream. I had some issues with it yesterday, so I just want to make sure that it is working correctly today. It looks like I don't have a green screen over there, so we look good. Okay, yesterday I was getting a green screen over on the YouTube side, but it looks like, well, it looks like, there it goes. All right, so it looks nice and clean, looks good over on YouTube. So YouTube side looking a little bit better. As we come down the back straightaway, pace cars off. We're about to go green flag racing here. J.D. Brown's going to lead him to the green flag in that number 14 machine. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. He's going to slide up. Mikey, thank you for the light. As they come down to the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Definitely high side. As we got contact further back. They are wrecking. They are wrecking at the back of the field. Almost kept it going straight. Yellow flag is out. They almost saved it. But it just kind of dominoed through. We're going to go ahead and take a look and see exactly. Oh. The one gets into Corey. Corey gets turned around, and that checks up the rest of the pack as we are under caution already here tonight. Todd, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, brother. So, not a good start to this, the heat races here, but it could definitely pick up. Zach, what's up? Thank you for the like. So we got both the cleats up in here. So caution flag number 1 on lap number 1 for the heat race. Pace laps are probably going to be a little brutal here. Much like Bristol, maybe a little bit quicker, but Bristol is brutal for pace laps. Chris, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. What do you guys got going on your Tuesday? Anything good going on out there? I'll probably be running some big block officials. I love Volusia. I might even stream some. Yes, work on your dirt cars. I love broadcasting dirt. Dirt's my favorite to broadcast, especially these late models. Last week was a little rough at Volusia. There was a lot of cautions. But they're lined up getting ready for the green flag. Somebody just said this is going to take all night, isn't it? Yeah, these pace laps are going to be brutal. These guys are not going to want to pace here tonight, so expect them to clean up their act a little bit. I believe it's 5 cars going to the main event. Then we got our consies. Green flag is out as JD Brown gets on the gas. They get stacked up further back. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2, side by side for the 3rd position. Carr down low, Hudson up high as they come out of turn number 2. Give that 3rd position to Hudson. Hudson coming off a great run at Volusia, but here comes Carr trying to run back. They got contact behind him. Oh, he can't keep it straight. He's up into the wall. Up into the wall. Yellow flag is out. Derek Carr into the outside wall. Him and Carr get together. Let's see what started this. Oh, he can't. Oh, it wasn't Carr. It was the 13. He got into the 13 of Carson as he came off the wall, and that gets him stuffed up out of the outside wall, out of turn number 4. Caution flag number 2 on the track. JD Brown still leading this one. What's up, Jax? How you doing, buddy? So Derek goes on pit road in that 444. He's got a bunch of damage on that thing. I'm doing pretty good. All right, tempers are going to get short here if we do a lot of pacing. Let's see if these guys can figure it out. As Derek on pit road, we got at least one more lap of pacing after this one. JD Brown out in front in that number 14 machine, looking to take a victory. He's done great. He has done absolutely great in these 6 setups. Interested to see what he's going to be able to do in the Pro Series. Matthew Logan right behind him in that number 41, just looking for the opportunity to be able to compete for the win in this heat race. He needs some green flag laps. And Chance Carr is going to be in a better position on the outside of Tyler Hudson on this restart. So will Hudson fall back to the 4th position? Outside lane, definitely an advantage here at Port Royal. They got him lined up, getting ready for the green flag. Pace truck will pull off on the back straightaway. Derek did make it off pit road. He's going to try and catch the field. We'll see him way in the background possibly, maybe not. As they head into turn number 3, it is getting slick out of the top. That usually means a lot of speed here at Port Royal. Green flag is out as JD Brown gets on the gas. That's going to drop Matthew back, but he's going to get single file. Top 2 single files, Hudson and Carr side by side behind him. Hudson trying to slide up in front of Carr. Can't quite do it. There's contact behind him. He got into Carr just a little bit. That's going to shake Carr up, push him back to that 5th position. Carr now on the bubble spot. He's up underneath Carson into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side, he gets up to Tyler. He's going to take that 4th position, put Carson on the bubble. Carson has Zachary Anthony all over the back of him. They make contact through turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, Carson trying to protect that final transfer spot in that number 13 as they come out of turn number 2. He's on the bubble position. Kenny's taking it halfway through this one. J.D. Brown checking out in that number 14. Matthew Logan 2nd. Hudson trying to reel him in 3rd. Carr all over the back bumper of Hudson in 4th. Through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn, 1 and 2. Out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Heading into turn number 3. Single file for the field as Carson in that final transfer spot. They're pulling away from Zachary Anthony in that number 6 machine. Remember, he started at the back of the pack. He's up 6 positions as of right now. Carr looking for a spot up underneath Hudson as Hudson goes low. Hudson tries to work the slider line through 3 and 4. He loses a ton of momentum. Here comes Carr and Carson down through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Carr's able to clear him. Carson's going to have to fall back into that 5th position. Move Hudson back to 4th. The battle is for 3rd position. Ken Carr disappears with that connection issue. These guys are all in. How hard are they going to push it? Last lap. Woohoo, Chance Carr up into the outside wall. He somehow saves us the head through 3 and 4. Hudson out of 4. Checked out from the field. He's going to take heat race number 1. Matthew, Chance Carr, Tyler Hudson, and Carson Logan are going to our feature. Zach with a great run, making his way up 6 spots to that 6th position. Going to start on the pole of the Conti. Good run for him. All right, we're going to get ready for heat race number 2. We got Chris McGuire on the pole. Jacob Fields in 2nd. Michael Morris is going to start in that 3rd position. Brandon Freeberg in 4th. Matty Watkins going to start in 5th. Jeremy Berger in 6th. Scott Bittinger in that 7th position. Josh Anders 8th. Jason Korn 9th. Dexter Daniels 10th. And Justin A. Brown starting in that 11th position. So 10 laps. They've seen the caution laps there in heat race number 1. Are they going to take it back a notch? I know as a driver, you do not want to do that pacing. Some of these tracks absolutely brutal for pacing. Pace lights are out. We are going green this time by, I think. I could be wrong. I think it's going to be 2 laps. So Chris McGuire, I expect him to jump out to an early lead, but we do know Fields has some speed in that 007. Can he compete with the 0 of Chris McGuire for a win here in heat race number 2? We're going to get 1 to go. Excuse me, this time by 1 to go. Who's your picks? Let me know in the chat. Who do you think is going to take heat race number 2? Pace car is going to pull off on the back straightaway. Big question here is, when is McGuire going to fire off? Sometime in 3 and 4. Will he try and go early or late? Those are the questions Fields is asking himself. Fields in a good spot on the outside here, but he needs to get a good jump with Chris McGuire here. He needs to... Oh, he tried to anticipate it. McGuire saw it. He takes advantage of it, gets a big jump and able to slide up. Fields able to keep that 2nd spot, but they're 3 wide for 2nd through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, we got one flipping. They're flipping at the back of the field. Can they get it going? Justin stops, but he gets it going. No yellow flag. Might have been Jason. Yeah, it was Jason. Stopped but kept going. He went through the air in that number 1. Back up to the front. McGuire checking out. 8/10, almost 9/10 of a second. We got a battle for second as Brandon rolls up underneath Fields. Fields a little loose out of turn number 4, but so is Brandon. Brandon's got to give it up. He's going to fall back to third. Jeremy Berger in that 4th position as Michael Morris races on the outside. They touch Morris into the wall. But he's still going to grab that position. Maybe not as they slide through 3 and 4. Morris riding the wall through 3 and 4. He's in the wall and straight away. Here comes Matty in the number 99. He's going to jump to the bottom. He's into the final transfer spot as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, Michael Morris struggling with the handling. Jeremy Berger struggling. They're 3 wide. 3 wide for 4th out of turn number 4. The 16 of Jeremy Berger struggling with that number 16 was real sideways out the turn. Somehow keeps it going straight as they come out of turn. Side by side, the 5th and final transfer spot. Matty's got to fall back. He gets a bump to the 20 and Michael somehow saves it. Oh no, the 69. Scott, he gets turned around. Yellow flag comes out. Matty Watkins just puts the bumper to the number 20 and Michael Morris turns him around. Caution flag is out. Let's take a look. He just puts the bumper to him, gets them all mixed up. He catches Scott. Scott gets caught in the wall, victim there. So is the number 18 machine. He gets caught up in that mess. But Michael Morris, a victim of getting slammed to the rear bumper there. He was definitely hit hard there. So Chris McGuire still out in front as we work caution flag number 1 for heat race number 2. We are halfway through this one. What a wild one so far. Matty Watkins on the bubble in that number 99 machine. What will the 20 do? Oh, Morris is on pit road getting some damage fixed. Will he make it back out? What will Morris do if he gets back to Matty Watkins? That's going to be the big question. We got one more lap of pacing, so plenty of time for Michael to get some work done on that number 20. That was a big hit for him. Absolutely a victim there. Matty just misjudges the 2 different speeds. It happens. When you're riding the wall, that's what happens. I don't care what track you're on. Those wall riding tracks, we just left Lima Land in the big blocks. If you're both riding the top, somebody enters too slow, you're going to get contact. It's just so hard to avoid it. All right, we should get one to go this time by. Will Michael make it off of pit road? One to go. All right, it looks like Michael is no, it isn't. He isn't. Is he going to make it back out? That's going to be the question here. We are watching as they come out of turn number 2. He's going to have to leave pit road here soon, unless he just intends on playing some alphabet soup. You never know. Back up front, it is a single file restart in turn number 3. Michael Morris does not come back out on the track. What a terrible start. Green flag does come out. What a terrible start as Brandon and Jacob were side by side at one point as they come out of turn number 2. The 16 of Jeremy Berger slams the wall out of turn number 2. Here comes Fields. Oh, Fields into McGuire. They're wrecking up at the front of the pack. Somehow they all keep it straight. Wow. Drama at the front of the pack. Now we got Matty Watkins and Brandon fighting for the lead. Here comes Chris McGuire trying to force his way up through the field back to that 3rd position. It looked like Jacob Fields just missed is what happened. As they come down the back straightaway, we're going to take another look at what happened there as they're going to get one to go. We're going to take a quick look at this. Fields just sends it in there hard. Oh, he didn't make it. He didn't make it. Back up to the front as Chris takes that second spot, but Matty's going to fight back. Brandon with the white flag through turn number 3 and 4. Looking like he's going to take the win. Matty back to second, but here comes Chris. Brandon with the win. McGuire second. Matty third. Justin fourth. And Jacob Fields in that 5th position. Unfortunate situation for Chris McGuire. Sick, what's up? Thank you for the like. Ox, thank you for the like as always. As we get ready for a heat race number 3, let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid. What a wild heat race that one was. All right, we got Steven Wilson in that 1st position. Josh Fuller in 2nd. Owen Storm's going to be starting in 3rd. Drake in 4th. Corey starting in that 5th position. Robert Devers in 6th. Kevin Cunningham in 7th. Ken Brown going to start in that 8th position. BJ Duvall 9th. Chris Horn 10th. And Freddie Wiseman in that 11th position. You know what? My headset went quiet, so I didn't hear what they said. But when I turned it back on, nobody was saying anything. You got to remember, Hudson's in there. So, and I believe Chris is chat banned. McGuire, I believe, is chat banned right now. All right, guys. We got another 10-lap heat. Will we get the same drama, or can these guys get a clean one in? Steven Wilson in that number 32. Looking to take heat race number 3. Josh Fuller on the outside. Fuller had some serious speed at Volusia, but got hit by a lap car. Absolutely destroyed his night. I think he still ended up 7th or 8th, but definitely he was a top 2 or 3 car for sure. Fuller ended up finishing at the backside of the top 10. Robbie, thank you for the like. He's looking to have a better one here tonight in that number 12. What a way to start another week would be to take the victory here in heat race number 3. So let's see how hard Fuller will send it. Fuller definitely, when I watched him last week, looked like a little more patient driver. So maybe he won't try and start this one, or jump start it. We saw Fields just about jump to start in heat race number 2. Pace truck is on pit road. They are getting ready to start. Waiting on Steven Wilson and the green flag. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Steven with a big jump. Fuller able to take the second. Battle's going to be for 3rd on back as the 17 of Corey looks low on the 10 as they come out of turn number 2. Fuller putting the pressure on Steven, but we're watching the gap further back. Remember, 5 transfer. We got one bouncing off of everybody here. What is that, Chris Horn in that number 30? No, that's BJ Duvall. He got pushed around in that number 32. Back up to the front. Here comes Fuller to the lead in that number 12. Side by side into turn number 3. Wilson's going to take it back on the bottom side. Here comes Fuller with a crossover. Wilson into the wall. That's going to give Fuller the lead into 1 and 2. Give Josh Fuller the lead. Steven Wilson's going to fall back to 2nd. Owen Storm, Corey, and Kevin are in on the heels. Oh, they're going to make contact as Kevin sends it in there. And who is that? That's Drake. Sneaks it in on the outside. Pops up to that 3rd position. They're still beating and banging back here. 4th, 5th, and 6th. BJ Duvall up into this battle in that number 32. He's trying to put the heat on. But the 6 of Cunningham just hit the 17, which created a domino effect. As now he gets around the 17 into turn number 1. Side by side out of turn number 2. He should get the run on the back straightaway. So put Corey on the bubble, but he's got BJ Duvall. BJ's looking to the outside. Out of turn number 4. They're going to be side by side. Oh, BJ into the wall. He keeps the momentum as they head into 1 and 2. Oh, Corey's going to think about sliding up. He doesn't. BJ into the wall again. He's going to lose some momentum. A little bit quieter now. Let's go look at the race for the lead. Josh Fuller out front. Steven Wilson in 2nd. Drake in 3rd. Kevin What a slick move by Drake to get to the outside and pass those guys as they're beating and banging. He was on the outside looking in. He's currently in that third position. Kevin Cunningham in that fourth spot. Corey fifth. BJ now out of the transfer spot in sixth. He's lost a ton of ground. We're going to watch the battle for the lead as they come down the back straightaway. Through turn number 3 and 4, up against the wall. You see Steven put it right into the wall as they enter turn 3. He's got a big run out of 4, but he catches too much of the front straightaway wall. It's going to kill some of his momentum. Out of turn number 2, 2 laps to go. Here comes Steven. He is closing in on Fuller as they hit turn number 3 and 4. White flag in the air. One more lap, and here comes Steven. Steven to the bottom side of 1 and 2. He's going to slide in front of Fuller. Fuller to the bottom. Steven nails the wall. Side by side, it's going to be Josh heading into turn number 3. He's going to slide up out of turn 4. Checkered flag in the air. Oh, Steven to the bottom side. It's Fuller. Steven, Wilson, Drake, Kevin, and Corey all going to the feature. What a race up there at the front between Steven and Josh. As that's going to be the end of heat race number 3. We're going to go to, I believe, the consolation, the consi. 4 people transfer from the C main to the B main. Who's it going to be here? Let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole is going to be Owen Storm. Gabriel in second. Scott starting in that third position. Robert Devers in fourth. Derek Dryman in that fifth position. Jason Korn sixth. Ken Brown in seventh. Zachary starting in eighth. Michael Morris, remember, he got dumped out of that fourth position starting in ninth. Freddie in 10th. Greg Deese is going to round out the field in that 11th position. 12 laps for the C main. 4-car top 4 going to transfer onto the B main for an opportunity to get into the feature. Let's see, there should be like 9 cars going from the... 9 cars will be going from the B main because they only had 3 heats. But what racing so far here tonight. Especially that last heat race for the win. Good win for Josh. Definitely a nice rebound after getting destroyed at Volusia by that lap car. All right, so we got Owen Storm in that number 10 on the bottom side and Gabriel in that Budweiser number 8 on the outside. 2 laps to pace here. We got Scott Binger in that number 69. He got caught up in that mess with the 20. He was a victim. Zachary on the outside in that number... Robert in that number 29 on the outside. Take a look at some of these cars. Zachary. Zachary in the number 48 machine. Yellow and black there. On the outside. Derek in the 444. Back here on the bottom side, starting 5th. So remember, 4 cars are going to transfer as we get ready to start these guys next time by. Pace car's going to pull in down the back straightaway, and they're going to go. Oh, Jason Korn did not make the grid. And the number 14 machine, he might be done. We're going to find out here. As he ended up on his roof in the consi, but they kept going. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Owen Storm's going to easily take the lead. Gabriel's going to slide into that second position. Oh, Gabriel gets tight. Here comes Scott. Gabriel bounces off the wall there. Oh, the 29. The 29 of Devers absolutely slams the wall into 1 and 2. I don't know how more people didn't get killed as Michael Morris still trying to get murdered back here at the back of the pack. Greg, a victim at the back of that accordion effect. Owen Storm driving away. Derek now trying to get up to second. He does with the 444. Scott back to the 3rd position. That's going to put Zachary on the bubble as he almost gets killed by Gabriel. Zachary on the bubble spot has some breathing room. 0.7 of a second back to the 5th position. Freddie Wiseman trying to gain some ground. And Jason did not come out the pits. He's not going to make the feature here tonight. Out of turn number 4. Owen out in front. Derek in that 2nd position. Zachary now sliding into 3rd as it drops Scott back to that 4th position. Oh, we got contact as Zachary grabs the wall. Here comes the battle for the transfer spot. Freddie Wiseman up underneath him as they come out of turn number 4. Zachary on the bubble. He's got Wiseman behind him, and Wiseman smacks the wall. He is digging for that last transfer spot as they come out of turn number 2. Freddie still into the wall as they enter turn number 3. He's going to dig in that all black number 30 out of turn number 4 as they come down the front straightaway. They're going to head into turn number 1 and 2. They are gaining on Scott. Scott in that 3rd position. Here comes Zach. Zach trying to look high. It wasn't there. He's going low into turn number 3. He's going to put the slider on Scott. Scott with the crossover. That's the battle for 3rd. Freddie in that 5th position. He's 1 spot out. And they're bringing Ken Brown in the number 26. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Got a battle for the lead, but this is for the transfer spot. Scott in the transfer spot is Freddie looking low. They make contact out of turn number 4. What a door by the number 30. Here comes Freddie. He's going to slide it into turn number 1 and 2 as tries to take the lead. Owen Storm's going to slide up in front of him. They are racing hard for that 1st position. Back here for the transfer spot. They are 3 wide for the transfer spot. They are wrecking for the transfer spot. How did they not all just wreck? That's going to move Ken Brown out of nowhere in that number 26 into the 4th spot. Freddie's going to get the run on the outside and take it away from him though, as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Side by side for the 4th position. Freddie up high. Freddie with the run. Here comes Scott. He wants back to 6th. Here comes Michael Morris trying to work his way up through the field in that number 20. Let's go back out front. The leader still battling it out. Slide job back and forth. Here comes Derek back to the bottom side. He's going to slide up in front of Owen. Owen with a crossover. Side by side down the back straightaway. Owen back to the front. Derek in 2nd. Derek slaps the wall. Out of turn number 4, they're going to get 1 lap to go. White flag in the air as they slide through turn number 1 and 2. Looks like Freddie has that 4th position if he doesn't screw up. We're going to stay on the battle for that 1st spot as they head through 3 and 4. Owen gets the wall. Out of turn number 4, here comes Derek. Can he get the run? They touch. It's going to be Owen, Derek, Zach, and Freddie going to the feature. What a C main there. Or sorry, they're not going to the feature. They're going to the B main. They got to do it all over again just to get to the feature. Top 9 from the B main going to the feature. So they got a pretty good chance out of 12. Only 3 people going home. Let's go ahead, pull up tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole, we got John in that number 18 machine. On the outside, Jeremy Berger in the number 16. BJ Duvall in that number 32, starting in 3rd. Corey's going to start in that 4th position in that 999 as Dexton Daniels in the 34, starting in 5th. Chris Horn starting. Which number is this? Chris Horn starting in that 6th position. I can't tell what number he is. I think he's 11. Dexter Daniel, already got him. Chris Horn, got him. Sorry. Chris Cox in the 7th position. Josh Anders, 8th. Owen Storm, 9th. Derek Dryman in 10th. Zachary in that 11th spot. And Freddie Wiseman starting in 12th. I'll tell you what, you're going to have to watch for these 2 if they don't both make it. But they definitely showed some speed. That is going to be Owen Storm and Derek Dryman if they make it onto the feature. They definitely look like they have a little something in the tank. Let's see if they can work their way up through the field. If I remember correctly, Dryman got caught up in one of his heat races. It's the only reason it was so far back to start with. 14 laps here in the B main, 9 out of the 12 going. So, in the chat, let me know what 3 do you think might not make it onto the feature. I do not think that. Which one is it? I don't think Freddie is fast enough to make it to the feature. With a little bit of help, he can make it, but he's going to need help. Zachary Anthony, he's just got to be consistent. He's got some speed in that 48. He's just got to keep that speed under control. Green flag is out as John gets in the gas somewhere in turn number 3. Out of turn 4, side by side for a second as Jeremy tries to hold off the number 32 of BJ Duvall. Remember, Jeremy struggled with the handling of that number 16. He was really loose. Can he figure out something here as they head down into turn number 3 and 4? BJ losing ground as Jeremy tries to close it on 18. Loose once again out of 4. That's going to bring BJ back to his bumper. Down through turn number 1 and 2. These guys move down off the top side of the track except for the 11 of Chris Cox. But he is making, is that Chris Cox? Sorry, Chris Horn. He is making ground on that outside. Can Chris Cox make a move to the front of the field? Battle up front as John and Jeremy battle it out of turn number 2. Oh, Jeremy gets into the side of John. He's going to try and slide him into 3 and 4. Nothing there. He's going to hold it low as they come out of turn 4. He's still way loose out of turn number 4. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out. Take a look and see what happened. Oh, the 99 cut down a little bit. The 34 coming up. And they just got together. Definitely a racing incident there. The 34 taking the brunt of that. That is, I don't know who it is. But, oh, that's Dexter. Dexter got his spot back. So Derek, did it happen to Derek? I don't know. I don't know how Dexter got a spot back, but he did. Derek's now back at the back of the field as we get ready, hopefully, to go green flag racing. Been a wild night so far here at Port Royal. The racing's been good. We're getting ready for tonight's 75 lap feature. 9 of these cars going on to that race. This track is going to get slick, but remember, they're going to reset the track at 0 when they get done with this consi. They'll have 1 minute to run it in as much as they can. But that's not a lot of time. And then they're going to run it through for the race. It still will get slick. 75 laps. 75 laps and 24 cars. That's a lot of cars on the track. They will wear this track in tonight. It's a big track for 75 laps too. All right, they are doubling them up side by side, getting ready for the green flag. John on the inside. Jeremy up high. Jeremy looking loose in that 16 again. Can he hold on for the rest of this 14th lap B main? Real easy to get contact if you're loose, especially get caught from behind. Jeremy's got to be really careful with that being at the front of the pack. When will John fire him off? He fires him off out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Here comes BJ Duvall. Side by side with Jeremy as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Jeremy looking to go to the front out of turn number 2. Sorry, BJ looking to go to the front. He's going to get it through 3 and 4. Doesn't quite slide up all the way. Can John get the run on the outside? Oh, we got a yellow flag. Yellow flag is out once again. Had a heck of a battle going at the front of the pack, and the caution flag comes out once again. It looks like Anders might be caught up in this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, why is he mad at the 4? Oh, that was bad. There was an incident further back, and he's mad at... Oh. He just tanked him right into the turn. We got one on the roof. That is Zachary Anthony. Oh, and Storm gets caught up in this. The 34 absolutely gets pummeled by Josh Anders. But there was more going on in the back. Let's go take a look and see what happened there. There was a little bit of saltiness back there. Derek makes a move to the outside, and Zachary, I don't think, is happy about it. Ugh. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the chat. Do you think that Derek was wrong for this? I mean, they might have made a little bit of contact beforehand, but he's moving. That position is up there. They just kind of got together. I think that's hard racing. To tell somebody you're going to end their night over that, I think that's pretty wrong on you. Sorry, Zach. All right, so there are 10 cars on the track. I don't know if Zach is going to make it back out. He had to tow in that number 48. But I do believe Owen Storm will in that number 10. But he's getting some damage repaired. Oh, no, he won't. Unless he's coming out right now. He is. Okay. Oh, both of them are going to make it out. So, everybody's going to make it out. These guys are going to have some catching up to do if they can. But they did make it back out on the track. Owen and Zach. Doesn't surprise me from a 5-star driver. Green flag is out as John gets on the gas out of turn number 4. Ooh, the 16 of Berger still fighting with that loose condition. Gets into the wall. Able to block BJ this time. BJ has Chris Horn up underneath him as they come out of turn number 2. Top 4, single file 4 now. Here comes Horn up underneath BJ as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Derek Dryman in that number 444 as they come out of turn number 2. He is digging on that outside. Back is back there trying to wreck as they get into each other. The 34 of Dexton gets turned around again. Looks like he might have been a victim as Jeremy Berger looks for the lead in that number 16. Oh, contact for third as Chris Horn gets into BJ. They are still beating and banging off each other out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Horn's going to take that spot as BJ drops back to that 5th position. We got contact with the wall with BJ. BJ absolutely demolishes the 23. BJ on his roof. We got ARCA braking at the back of the track. What the heck just happened? Did we end up in bottom split? Cox in the 23 absolutely gets demolished here as BJ just drives into him. I know he was sideways, but there was... Why in the world did Zach hit the 23 that hard? He was way back. Let's go back. Let's go on board with Zach. Let's see it. Let's go see Zach take a nap. Where are you at, Zach? What was he thinking? Maybe we'll get a better idea from the cockpit. Alright, here come into the turn. They're already wrecking. There is no checkup here. He just tries to drive ARCA brake it through there. Wow. BJ Duvall on pit road in that number 32. As Jeremy Berger takes the lead from John. There was a little bit of contact up there. I heard him talking about it. But some apologizing. All right, so this is going to be an interesting feature. I've got a feeling. We might have a little bit of caution flags, guys. If you have a chance, go ahead. Go grab that popcorn now. We still got a few more laps in this B main to get that popcorn ready because who knows what's going to happen in the feature. All right, they are 1 to go. It's not single file. I would have thought this would have been single file, but apparently it is 2x2. BJ Duvall on pit road. That car was pretty junk. Even if it makes it out, no, he's not even coming. I was going to say, I don't think he had much of an opportunity. Owen Storm currently on the bubble as the green flag is out. Jeremy on the gas out of turn number 4. He's going to try and slide up in front of John. There was like no room there, but he makes it work as they head into 1 and 2. Chris looking to the bottom side in that number 11 as they come out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. They are not coming down back here at the back of the pack. What's up, Butters? Oh, and all over the back of Wiseman. Out of turn number 4, down the back straight, or down the front straightaway as they head into 1 and 2. 3 wide for last. Almost last. Not quite. Out of turn number 2, goes 3 wide as they beat and bang down the back straightaway. We got a battle up there. But heck, I'm watching 3 wide for the transfer spot. Zach currently in it. Oh, he's going to try and push up. He sends it in there hard. Freddie in that number 30 machine. So the black number 30 is our final transfer spot. Looks like Dexton, Chris, and BJ are not into the feature as it stands right now. Jeremy out of turn at number 2 down the back straightaway, trying to close in on the left car. Watch the battle. Second on back as it looks like it's heating up. Here, well, Korn took it, so John tried to fight back as Derek Drymans made his way up to 4th. Corey in that 999 looking low as they head through turn number 3 or 1 and 2. Out of turn 2. Looks like Derek has the top side working better than a lot of the rest of these guys as he looks low on John in that number 44. Through turn number 1 and 2. John pushes up to the wall as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. He's not able to do anything with it as they head into turn number 3. A little bit of contact there as they come out of turn 4. Jeremy takes the win. Chris Horn 2nd. John 3rd. Derek 4th. Corey 5th. Owen 6th, Zach, Josh, and Freddie making it to the feature. If you tap the screen, it goes away. If I move so all the overlays, like when I do the starting grid and stuff like that, or let's say race info, they're all connected together. If I move that down, it'll throw off everything. Oh, somebody's mad. Sorry, I had to look at that. All right, so we are at the warm-up. As you can see, they've reset the track. 1 minute warm-up, about 15 seconds left. Yeah, I know it sucks, AJ. It's just moving it down. It screws up all the other overlays, like my replay overlays and stuff like that. Because they're all connected. But that's going to be the end of warm-up. And we're going to go to the feature. You know, I remember the first time I noticed it, same thing. It drove me nuts. And, yeah, I had to figure out how to fix it. So touching the screen is it. All right. Tonight's starting grid, we got J.D. Brown starting on the pole. Brandon Freeberg sneaks his way into heat race number 2 win, starting in 2nd. Josh Fuller with a comeback from last week at Volusia after getting demolished by a lap car, finishes his heat race in 1st place and starts in 3rd. Matthew Logan in the number 41. He's going to start in that 4th position. Chris McGuire not out there yet. And that 0 is going to start in 5th. Stephen Wilson in the 32, starting on the outside of the 3rd row in 6th. Chance Carr in 7th. Matty Watkins in that number 99, starting 8th. Drake Dryman starting in 9th. Then we got Tyler D. Hudson starting in that 01 on the outside of the 5th row in 10th. Justin A. Brown in the 21, starting in 11th. Kevin Cunningham starting in that number 6 in that 12th spot. Then we're going to go on to the next, and I'm not going to go through all that for that. So we got Carson Logan in 13th, Fields in 14th, Corey in 15th. Jeremy starting 16th. Chris Horn 17th. John in 18th. Derek Dryman starting in 19th. Corey Silby in 20th. Owen Storm in 21st. Zachary Anthony's going to start 22nd. Josh Anders 23rd. And Freddie Wiseman in that 24th position. 75 laps at Port Royal. This is going to be a wild one. The track is going to change a ton. As we see just in those heat races how much the track changed. Those guys started working down to the bottom. It'll do that late in this one. Can J.D. Brown hold on in that number 14? He's got some heat behind him. Remember, Chris McGuire had contact in his heat race, got knocked back with Fields. Got knocked back. That's what's got him starting 5th in the feature. Pace car is going to pull off this time by. We're going to go green flag racing. It's going to be a long one. You're not lying. Hopefully these guys can keep it clean. I got a feeling we're going to get a couple really quick caution flags, and then the field should start to spread out as the track gets slick. Green flag is out as J.D. Brown gets on the gas. Great start from Brandon in that second position. Brown able to come up to the top side as they headed to turn number 3. Logan in that third spot as Fuller works the bottom. They are wrecking in the back. There comes caution flag number 1 as Drake is caught up in that one. Facing the wrong way. Let's see what happened here. Oh, contact with. He gets turned around, backs it into the outside wall after contact with that number 6. Who is the 6? The 6 is Cunningham, right? No. I forget who the 6 is. We'll figure it out here in a second. But he gets contact from the number 6 machine. It is Cunningham. I was right. So Kevin Cunningham gets into the back of them. That's the second time we've seen Cunningham do that tonight. Did it get Brandon the lead, or is he just playing around on the top side? All right. So caution flag number 1 out already. Will we get one to go this time by? It's looking like we are going to, because they're already doubling up. J.D. Brown on the inside. It's going to be Brandon Freeberg on the outside. Fuller looking for another good start in that number 12. He wants to take a victory here tonight. I think he felt like he could have beaten McGuire at Volusia. He definitely was staying with him late in that race before that contact with the lap car. JD, I don't know if he builds the fixed setups or not. I know he builds the VRS setups. But I think they do. I think he does. I'm pretty sure you are right. All right, we're getting ready to go green flag this time by. As the pace car is off, when will JD fire him off in that number 14? Green flag is out as JD Brown gets on the gas. Okay. Another great start for Freeberg in that 71. JD seems fast. He does have a little fall off late, though. I will say that. Matthew Logan able to slide up here. Wilson trying to fight on the outside. Fuller stuck on the bottom. Definitely a disadvantage as he goes backwards in a hurry. Down into turn number 1 and 2 as my ticker gets caught up. Side by side now, McGuire and Fuller as they come out of turn number 2. Fuller able to slide up into position. He loses a ton of spots back to 7th. It is craziness back at the back of the pack as they got contact. Tyler into the back of the 21. Down the front straightaway, somehow everybody keeps it straight. Through turn number 1 and 2, the 11 of Chris Horn banging it off the wall as he's on the outside of Tyler. Down through turn number 3 and 4. Tyler working the bottom side. It is not fast right now. He is going backwards in a hurry in that 0-1. Back up to the front. JD Brown is checking out as we got a big wreck. Big wreck into turn number 2. Fuller turned around. That car looks demolished. It's raining outside. JD Brown had checked out. Let's take a look and see what exactly happened to Fuller. I think it was a stack up further back. Oh, McGuire gets into the back of Matty. That pushes Fuller up into the outside wall, and everybody just beats and bangs off of him through the turn. Victim there. So caution flag number 2 out already. Fuller definitely looking like he took the worst of it as Matty's going to go down onto pit road. Fuller's number 12 looking pretty good on the left side. Definitely not as bad as last week. Last week he took a hit to the right door, which definitely created contact with that rear axle, and it definitely hurt his car a lot at Volusia. So JD Brown absolutely dominant here. Nobody even close to the speed of that number 14 so far here tonight. Well, I can't say close to the speed. Nobody being able to keep up with him. Oh yeah, close to the speed. So sorry, I'm looking at the wrong time. So I'm looking at it right now. JD Brown with an 18.12. It looks right now like the next closest time is an 18.32 out of Brandon. So 0.2 of a second difference between JD Brown and the next closest car. But we haven't had a lot of green flag. That might change here as the pace car is going to pull in, and we're getting ready to go green flag racing here tonight. Once again, we're going to complete lap number 5 at the line. As they head through 3 and 4, it is already starting to get slick up on that top side. Brandon's had some good starts, but that time he's a little bit asleep. Maybe not. Maybe that was planned. He's up underneath JD Brown as they head into turn number 1 and 2. JD Brown to the outside as Brandon throws the slide job. Back with the crossover, down the back straightaway, door-to-door full speed as they head into turn number 3. Brown's going to throw the slider back. Brandon back with the crossover. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. What a race for the lead as Brandon gets the lead that time by. Into 1 and 2, back up with the slide job. Crossover by Brown, down the back straightaway. Door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel as they head into turn number 3. Brown not able to clear the slider. He's got to stay low. That's going to hurt him. Wow, he just parked that thing. What a move by JD Brown to get back to the top side. Steven Wilson had to put the brakes on in that number 32. Brandon Freeberg out in front, but don't count JD Brown out. We know he's fast right now as he looks to the outside. Now the bottom is the caution flag is out once again. Caution flag number 3. What a race for the lead we had there, and then the caution flag is out again. What happened here? Let's see who lost the spots. I'm not seeing an incident on here. Oh, there it is. I found it. All right, out here at the back of the pack. Let's see what happens here. Carson in the 13 gets knocked up the... Oh, he catches John. Big wreck down the back straightaway. Is that... What the hell? I don't think Zach knows what a brake is. I swear to God. We're going to go watch on board with Zach. I mean, I know that was a little bit closer, but he drives up underneath the 18. Oh, he gets in the back of Dryman. Oh, he's still on the gas. Brake. Brake, buddy. Brake. was a secondary crash. He just drives in the back there, then he gets drove into. I get the frustration, but I don't think he breaks through that whole thing. All right, so yellow flag number 3 out on the track, as it looks like we got one to go to green. One to go to green, as it did give Brandon the lead. Brandon's going to be starting these guys off this time. Can J.D. Brown take advantage of the restart like Brandon did? We're going to find out here in a second as the pace car pulls off. Pace car down pit road as we get ready for the green flag. When will Brandon fire him off? Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Good start for Brandon. He's going to slide up, but J.D. Brown with a big run to the inside. He's going to slide it into turn number 1 and 2. Brandon with the crossover. Side by side down the back straightaway. They have Matthew Logan in the tracks as they head down into turn number 3. Brandon not able to slide. He's got to get in line here out of turn 4. He does as he closes the door on Matthew Logan. J.D. Brown set the check out as Steven Wilson tries to shove it up underneath there to get the second pit naked. Oh, we got contact further back as they continue to beat and bang at the back of the pack. Somehow everybody keeps it straight. J.D. Brown on checkout mode. He ran a 17.82. That is way faster than everybody else. Brandon in that number 2. Matthew Logan in 3rd. Steven Wilson in 4th. J.D. Brown now out to a 1.5 second lead over the field as he puts 7 down the rest of the field. Out of turn number 4. Battle for second is where we're at. He's starting to pull away from Matthew Logan. We're going to move back to Steven Wilson. He's got Corey trying to hunt down. Here comes Cam Carr in number 2. Trying to make his way forward as Derek out of the consies up 12 positions. Remember, he had to run the C and the B main in that 444. Here comes Chance Carr out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. He tries to close in on the 17. We're going to jump back here to McGuire. McGuire in the 0 machine as they come out of 4th. Kind of saddled back here in the 8th position out of the way is Jacob Fields in the 9. In the 9th place in that 007. Here comes Cunningham. Cunningham across the nose of Fields. Fields crosses him over. Now remember, there's some history from the heat race. Ooh, look at that. Derek up another spot to 6th position as Corey now has to deal with McGuire. Corey bounces off the wall through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2. Boom. Banks it once again as McGuire closes the gap in that number 0. Through turn number 3 and 4. McGuire on the hunt, trying to get to that 7th position as they head down into 1 and 2. He's going to send it in hard. Doesn't quite slide all the way up as they come out of 2. Big run for Corey down the back straightaway as the yellow flag is out once again. Let's take a look at what happened here. Corey in the 999. Oh, Fuller comes down and they just make contact. Fuller had no clue he was down there. And Corey gets turned around facing the wrong way. All right, guys. Caution flag number 457 here tonight. No, I think it's 4. Is it 4? Are we on caution flag 4 or 5? Somebody let me know in the chat. All right, so J.D. Brown absolutely checking out. He's put a quick time down of 17.82. The next closest time to him is an 18.14 out of Brandon Freeberg. What is making J.D. Brown so quick here compared to everybody else? He's got that thing hooked up. I mean, you're talking 0.3 of a second. That's huge. That is absolutely huge as he's playing around with the pace car. Tired of pacing already. Will they get one to go this time by? Fuller on pit road. Yep, it is one to go. Fuller on pit road, trying to get some of that damage repaired. I know he can't be happy with that car after catching that damage. All right, pace car's going to pull in down the back straightaway as Fuller gets to drive around the track, I think. Through turn number 3 and 4. When will J.D. Brown fire him off? Can Freeberg challenge him once again as they head into 3? Green flag is out of turn number 4. Good run for Brandon as he keeps the outside into turn number 1 and 2. He should get a big run off of turn 2. Can he cross him over? He does. Down on the bottom side as they head into turn number 3. He's going to send it in hard through 3 and 4. Crossover by Brown. Out of turn 4, Steven Wilson into the back of Brandon. Through turn number 1 and 2 as they're 3 wide behind him. 3 wide for third as the yellow flag comes out. All right, so caution. All right, we're going to watch the 48 here. That is going to be... They check up in front of them. Zach went down to the bottom and just kind of caused that one. Yellow flag is out. All right, caution flag on the track once again here tonight. J.D. Brown looking to... He wants a green flag run. He's got that number 14 hooked up. He is fast here tonight. Now he's got to deal with Brandon once again. Brandon's so good on these restarts. Steven Wilson creeping in that number 32. Got Maddie and Freddie Wiseman on pit road. Drake on pit road. So 3 cars on pit road right now as we work the caution flag. There is nobody. Nobody's a lap down. Everybody's still on the lead lap. We should be getting one to go this time by as they come across the line. It looks like they're already stacking them up side by side, ready for that. Let's see if these guys on pit road make their way back out. Does look like they're making their way back out onto the track. Drake did not pull out yet. Is he going to come out up pit road? Looks like Drake might be done. Matty is on his way out off of pit road. Drake's still sitting there. So I think Drake might be done for the night. Waiting on the green flag. Nope, here comes Drake. He's coming out of pit road. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. He's going to be hoping for another quick caution as here comes Brandon for the lead as they slide through 1 and 2. Steven's there that makes it hard for the crossover for Brown, but he does it anyway. Here comes Brandon there, 3 wide for the lead through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be J.D. Brown out front, Brandon second, Steven Wilson, and Chance Carr battling it out for third. Carr in that number 2, third 2, has to go back in the line as Steven and Brandon get together as Steven tries to cross up underneath Brandon with Brandon down on the bottom side. Yellow flag comes out. Let's see what happened here. Hudson gets caught up in that one. It looks like Horn's caught up in this one. Let's take another look from a little bit further up. Oh, there's a check up there. The six. The six. It started really with Cunningham as he got into the back. Cunningham gets into the back of the 10 and causes that stack up. Yellow flag is out again. Hudson's waiting on the rest of the field. As JD Brown leads the way. These guys are getting talkative. It is a rough one for them. They are tired of pacing. Other thing we got to look at is these guys are using up that time. They got about 40 minutes left, and they're not even 1/4 of the way through this one, or 1/3 of the way through this one. So if they keep up at this pace, they're going to use absolutely all of that time as we are 1 to go this time by. JD Brown wants a green flag run as Brandon's been putting the heat on him every time. Steven Wilson got up in the mix of that one. That is definitely something JD Brown doesn't want to see. He's hoping for a long green flag run. We got to be pushing incident limits for a lot of these guys. It does look like Drake ended up going a lap down. That's someone looking for some cautions. Matty Watkins at the tail end of the lead lap in the 23rd spot. Everybody's still out on the track. Green flag is out. What happened? Delayed start. Delayed start. All right, so I guess we got a delayed start. All right, so we got a delayed start. They got to wait on the pace car as they are wrecking for first. All right, we're going to take a look and see. Oh, they're being goofy. All right, we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here once again. It is going to be at least one more lap. Pace car will be pulling off on the back straightaways to get 1 to go this time by. 1 to go this time by. These guys have gone from being quiet to not shutting up on the radio as they are definitely bored. 20 minutes into this one. Only 22 laps. Look, it's a minute a lap average right now. That's where they're at. These guys are bored. Pace lights are out. And we're going to go green flag racing. Hopefully we don't get a delayed yellow once again as JD Brown leads into the green flag. Green flag is out as JD Brown and Brandon both with a great jump. Brandon's going to look to the inside to head down into turn number 1. He's going to set it in hard as JD Brown gets a little bit of the wall. It's like, come out of turn 2. He's sideways, but saves it. Brandon still side by side. He's going to set it in hard to turn number 3. Almost parks it on Brown's nose. They're 3 wide out of turn number 4. Brandon's got to back it up into that second spot as he gets back in line. JD Brown now out in front. This is not what the rest of the pack wanted to see as they're side by side for that third position door to door. Steven and the 41 of, who is the 41? Matthew Logan were door to door down the straightaway once again, down into turn number 1 and 2. Steven tries to send it in, can't quite do it as Matthew fights back on the outside. 2 by 2, they touch doors heading into turn number 3. Steven's going to slide up in front of Matthew. Matthew with the crossover as it comes down the front straightaway. Battle for third is on as here comes Chance Carr. He wants some of the action. Here comes Derek Dryman with a big run, but he gets squirrely out of 2. Yellow flag is out. All right, Cunningham caught up in this one again. Oh, Maddie got in the back of him. Got him turned around. Yellow flag is out. All right, so caution flag is out once again. Now, these guys have to be getting close to these incident limits, so it'll be interesting to see. It looks like Tyler Hudson on pit road, Freddie, Zach, and Maddie all on pit road. Carson Logan, he's on pit road in that number 13. All right, so caution flag. I don't even know what number we're on, guys. I have no clue. I am not looking to forward to big blocks next week, so I'm going to run as much Volusia as I can because big blocks are here, and that's going to be just as bad. I might sneak in one late one or daytime one where there's not a bunch of people in it. Try and just get one clean race in, but Port Royal is going to be rough for the big blocks next week. Well, it looks like we're going to get one to go this time by. One to go. I'm not even really sure how they can fix it. Somehow the bottom group's got to get in. They need tire wear. I think that's the key. Tire wear. All right, pace truck's going to pull off on the back straightaway. Now we're all on J.D. Brown. We got a couple cars on pit road. It looks like they're exiting now. Looks like Wiseman has left the race. Freddie Wiseman is done with tonight's race as he is officially showing out. Green flag is out as J.D. Brown sends it down the front straightaway. Will Brandon get a run once again in that number 71? Looks low, doesn't get the same run as they come out of turn number 2. Matthew Logan on the bottom side by side with Steven. He's going to get that run on the outside as Matthew keeps it down low as it looks like Brandon's starting to struggle in that number 71. Through turn number 1 and 2. Brandon looks good there. 3 and 4. Not so much as they're side by side for third. They're going to get single file as we head into turn number 3. Here comes Carr down on the bottom side. And don't look now. Here comes McGuire up to the 6th spot, looking for 5th as he closes in on Carr. All over the back bumper of that number 2 as they come out of turn number 2. Chris McGuire looking for a spot as they head into turn number 3. Here comes Carr down low, up underneath Matthew Logan as they come out of turn 4, down the front straightaway. Here McGuire's going to split the middle as they come through turn number 1 and 2. This is the battle for the 4th position. McGuire's going to get 4th as they slide through turn number 3, but Matthew's going to cross him over out of turn number 4. Matthew's going to send it into turn number 1 and 2 as McGuire bangs the wall through 1 and 2 on the top side as they come out of 2. Down the back straightaway, they are door to door. They're all up in the wall in that number 44. McGuire in the 0, pushing hard on the outside. He's going to take that 4th spot. What a move by McGuire as Wilson makes a move on Brandon. Brandon's going to cross him over on a turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Pro drivers 1st, 3rd, and 4th as Brandon is mixing it up with these guys in that 2nd position. Brandon's going to slide up in front of Wilson. Wilson's going to come down to the bottom side as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway they touch as Wilson sends it hard into turn number 3. Crossover by Brandon as they come out of 4. Back and forth for this 2nd position as Brandon has a connection issue. He's back as Wilson gets a run out of 2. Back to single file for the top 2 as J.D. Brown is checked out in that number 14 machine. Coming out of turn number 4. Brandon in the 71. Steven Wilson in the 32 as they battle it out for 2nd. McGuire in that 4th spot trying to find a little right behind him. Here is Fields and Logan battling it out for 6 as they come out of turn number 4. We're going to go back to second. Brandon's going to send it in hard. Slide up in front of Steven. Steven with the crossover out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3. Steven looking low. Can he get the run out of 4 as they come down the front straightaway? No, he's got to fall back in there. Down into turn 1. Brandon leading the way in that second position with Steven Wilson in the 32 right behind him as they come down the back straightaway. Out of turn number 4, Steven looking low. He's got to stay back in line. What a battle for second on back as J.D. Brown has absolutely checked out. 3.9 seconds in front of the field in that number 14. He's got lap traffic coming up. Runs him down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Good run for J.D. Brown as Brandon in the 71 continues to run in second. Brandon's so good on those restarts, but he needs to grab that lead to have an opportunity to slow Brown up. Here comes Steven Wilson in the 32, side by side, out of turn number 4. Battle for second continuing. Brandon in that number 71, rolling through the top side of 1 and 2. Wilson gets a run as McGuire smacks in the 0. Derek Dryman from the C main, from the B main. He's up to 4th place in that 444. What a run out of him. Back up to the battle for second. Steven on the high side. Can't get Brandon. Brandon's going to close the doors ahead into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, Steven Wilson in the 32. Trying to get around the 71 of Brandon Freeman. McGuire back here battling with Matthew Logan and Jacobson. McGuire and Fields got together in their heat race. Fields missed a slider. Is there some ill will there as these guys try to chase back down Derek? Chris McGuire currently in that 5th position. I have no idea. They actually have Tyler Hudson's in this. So, oh, McGuire into the wall. Somehow saves it as Matthew and McGuire get together. McGuire up into the wall hard. They continue to hit. McGuire's going to back out of it. He's back in that 7th position, taking some major hits on the wall. He is down on the bottom side. I think that thing is broke. He's pulling off. McGuire pulling off down the front straightaway. I think that thing is broke. Back up to the front. Well, back up to second is J.D. Brown still checking out. I'll tell you what, these guys are closing in on Brown. They've closed that gap down to 3.2 seconds as McGuire is done. Brandon in the 71 as Steven Wilson. We got contact in the back. No caution flag. Brandon and Steven continue to battle it out as Derek Dryman in that 4th position. Fields in 5th. Chance Carr in 6th. Matthew Logan in 7th. Back up to this battle for second as Wilson is taking it, but Brandon comes back. They're going around the lap car on Matty Watkins as they come through turn number 1 and 2. Lap traffic is gonna play a role over tonight. Hudson's been running every single one of these, so he's got to care to some extent. We'll see. I think a lot of it's going to depend on how that Pro Series goes. If the guys take care of it, I think they'll worry about fixing it. If it goes back to the way it was before they canceled the Pro Series, I think that, I think you're right. Oh, they get contact. Contact with the lap car and Drake. I think Drake might have been trying to work a little defense for his, I'm assuming, brother. As Derek currently runs in the 4th position, yellow flag comes out. Ooh, netcode, netcode. Netcode definitely playing a role there. They never even touched. Yeah, that was the net code right there. That's what causes that deal. There's some people not happy right now, but JD Brown is definitely not happy about that caution. We got about 25 laps left here tonight, and he had pulled out to a massive lead. Now these guys are going to be back. Brandon has showed some speed, especially as he started to pull away from Steven Wilson. Let's see, Chance Carr and Jacob Fields, their lap times have definitely picked up. So a couple guys to think about on this restart that might be up in this battle that we might have counted out. Pace light still on the pace car. Got at least one more lap of pace. Jason, you made the Pro Series, didn't you? All right, guys. I think we should get one to go maybe this time by. So funny. I'm scrolling through my notifications, and the first thing I see is why is nobody uses the brakes as a post on iRacing Dirt Talk. All right, pace car's going to pull in out of turn down the back straightaways. JD Brown leads the field into turn number 3. When will he fire off? Will this caution hurt him? This track has gotten slick. These cars were all over the place. Green flag is out. Brandon with another good jump, trying to anticipate that one. He's going to slide in behind JD Brown as they head into turn number 1 and 2. He doesn't make the bold move like he had so many restarts. Track is definitely slicker, not as confident as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Steven Wilson has Derek to the high side as they come out of 4. Derek bangs it off the wall. Give Derek that 3rd position. Remember, Derek's getting contact with Steve. They're getting together as they come out of turn number 2 as Fields sneaks his way up into that 3rd position. Out of turn number 4, here comes Derek fighting back on the outside. All over the back of Fields as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Battle here for 4th on back. Looked like there might have been a little neck code once again there as they're 3 wide behind Jacob Fields for 4th. Give Steven Wilson and Matthew Logan that 4th and 5th spot as Derek drops back to 6th. In that 444, he is getting swallowed by the pack as now Chris Horn is getting around him. Down the back straightaway, here comes Matthew up underneath Steven Wilson for that 4th position. Steven, with a terrible restart for him, pushed back to that 4th spot. Brandon in the 2nd position, can't catch JD Brown. He is 4 seconds slower. But I'll tell you what, Jacob Fields, 0.2 quicker than Brandon. Does Fields have anything for JD Brown if he gets another caution flag? He seems to be steadily picking up the pace as now Brandon able to pick up the pace a little bit down to a 2-1, 0.2 slower than JD Brown. He's going to utilize that wall through turn number 3 and 4 to gain a little bit of speed as JD Brown continues to lead in that number 14. Last time by, Brandon, quickest time with a 19.16, tying. A tie. Yeah, it was tying with Steven Wilson back in that 4th position. Down the back straightaway, JD Brown into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to bounce it off the wall as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Last time by, Brandon still quicker than our leader. Can he catch him as he's 1.2 seconds back as they come out of turn number 4? Yeah. Yeah, Fuller, I just heard Fuller say he doesn't understand how he got a lap down. I just heard him. J.D. Brown out in front, Brandon second. Jacob Fields with the quickest time last time by with a 19.13. That time by J.D. Brown with a 19.14. Lap times getting inconsistent all over the place, even for these top drivers. One little slip up could lose you a lot of time. But Fields looking like he's on rails in that 007 as they come down into turn number 1 and 2. He is tracking down Brandon Freeberg. Jacob running consistent times with our leader, J.D. Brown. Does he have anything for him here tonight? He's going to need a little bit of help as they got 15 laps to go. 15 laps to go for the field. Let's jump back a little bit further as we got a battle back here with Ford Garrett. All for the 6th position. This is a Florida test back here. And we got one for the wall. That is Chance Carr in the number 2. Tyler Hudson, he got damage earlier. He's up to that 8th position in that 0-1. Matthew Logan in that 5th position. Turn 10, that number 41. He's at up and down there. Oh, these guys are getting into the wall hard into turn number 3. Oh, he's going to get the big run outside of Horn. He's going to go ahead and take that 6th position as Derek works outside. Hudson closing in that 0-1. He's working high as they come out of turn number 2. Oh, Derek bouncing off the wall out of turn number 2. That's going to cost him not 1, but possibly 2 positions as Tyler on the bottom side out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Tyler's going to try and slide up in front of Chris. There's contact behind him. Caution. Flag is out. Caution. Let's see exactly what happened here. Yeah. That's just Derek trying to run the wall. I mean, there was a little bit of contact between Tyler and Hudson, but that was Derek trying to use the wall and then ends up over-rotating. So caution flag is out. J.D. Brown does not want to see this one because Jacob Fields is picking up the pace in that 007. He was actually faster than both Brandon and J.D. Brown last line by. 0.2 faster than J.D. Brown. Ooh, we're going to get 10 to go when we take the green flag here. These guys have definitely cleaned up. The racing here has gotten a lot better. Can we finish out this race strong? Derek on pit road in that number 444. What a run out of him here tonight. He did have to tow, so he might not make it back out on the track. Looks like we got 11 cars on the lead lap. Now it has Fuller. Wow. The timing is all messed up because now Fuller's in the 6th position. I'll tell you what, Fuller's had a rough couple weeks. If he can take it away here tonight with the top 5, I am sure he's going to be ecstatic. Last week he got absolutely destroyed by the lap car. Then the timing, he got destroyed here. Then the timing issue. Now he's up to the 6th position. I don't know what's going on here tonight, guys. Is it a full moon? Let's look up into the sky as the sun goes down here at Port Royal. Somebody let me know. Is it a full moon in the game? Green flag is out as J.D. Brown gets on the gas. Another great start from Brandon. Here comes Jacob Fields in that 007. He's got the position down on the bottom side. He's going to hold it down low as they come out of turn number 2. Side by side with Brandon. Brandon gets the run on the outside. But Fields holds strong down low as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Steven Wilson all over the heels of Brandon. Brandon fighting so hard today. Everything seems to be coming unraveled, but somehow... Oh, was he saved by the caution? Or did Jacob Fields get that 2nd spot? I think Fields might have gotten the 2nd position. looks like Derek was this caution once again. Let's go take a look and see exactly what happened here. Now it's got Fuller in the lead. Wow. iRacing timing, absolutely bombing it here, but let's take a look and see. Oh, this is the hole. That's the one that already happened. Oh, this one was Chance Carr. All right. Sorry, guys. Might have just put a stack up here. Let's take a look. Whoa, big stack up car. Gets turned around. Not a lot anybody could do. That was tough. All right, so Fuller now is the leader. Fuller does have a black flag in that number 12 machine. This is absolutely insane. Fuller said he's going to pull off. He does have a black flag. He's going to stay on the bottom side. Let these guys around. But JD Brown, the first time he has not controlled this start. All because of a timing issue by iRacing. It is 2x2 as they get ready to go green flag racing. This time by Fuller leads the field out of turn number 4. He's going to go to the bottom side as they come out of turn 4 down the front right away. This might affect Brandon as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Fuller down to the bottom. Here comes Brown on the high side. Out of turn number 2. Side by side for second. Oh! Fields up into the wall. Here comes Wilson. They're 4 wide for the lead through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. They are beating and banging down to the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. We got black flags getting dished out. JD Brown has a black flag. JD Brown with the black flag there. Oh no, he is out 0.6 of a second, but the win might get stolen from him. This might be the battle for the lead right here for second on back. Here comes Fields down on the bottom side. Out of turn number 4. iRacing with some major glitches today on the timing. When are they going to get this fixed? This is not the first time this has happened. Oh, the 13 up into the wall plays a big role in that one, and they just stack up out of the back straightaway. 99 gets flopped on his roof. All right, so yellow flag is out. Good news, guys. We're going single file here, but JD Brown has a black flag in that number 14. Salter, if you're in there, find out. Salter, if you're in the session, see if Fuller or somebody can ask JD how. Well, he probably not going to want to disclose that information. I'm curious of how big of a penalty Brown got. I wonder what the seconds is. How far ahead does he have to finish to still take the win? These guys are fighting hard for second on back. I mean, he could potentially, if it's a 2-second penalty, potentially pull himself out there far enough that it doesn't hurt him. Yeah, it's crazy. Now Fuller's back in 6th. He was marked a lap down. Now he's back in 6th. I heard him say, they put me a lap down in 11th again. You know how frustrating that is for him? Even though it kind of helped him there, it hurt him. And he's got a black flag. They got to get this together, especially before the Pro Series comes. But we're one to go to green, single file restart. As the pace truck pulls off, we're getting ready for the green flag out of turn number 4. JD Brown has to be disappointed. He has worked so hard tonight. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. JD Brown trying to pull away from the field. He's got to gap him. I don't know how big that penalty is as the yellow flag is out already. It went green and yellow. What happened here? Let's take a look and see if we can figure out what happened on this restart. Oh, he just lost it. Just lost it. Yellow flag out immediately as JD Brown up here, I believe, waiting on the pace truck. Let's see if anybody else got black flags. Oh, Wilson now has a black flag. Matty Watkins has a black flag. We got black flags for everybody at this point. It looks like Jacob Fields is probably going to take the victory here tonight. What an insane run here. This is absolutely crazy. Yeah, we got 10 minutes to finish the session. Can we finish? Can we finish? Or is it going to run out of time? Guess we're going to find out here soon. Is the pace light's still on the truck? Who's going to take the win here tonight? Like I said, did Brandon have a black flag? I didn't even look. Oh, Brandon. So Brandon and Fields, neither one of them have a black flag as it stands right now. This is insane. This is absolutely insane, guys. It looks like we should be one to go this time by. I feel for JD Brown right now. I feel for anybody that's got a black flag, but you got to feel for JD Brown right now as this victory is going to be taken away from him. And he's done everything right here tonight in that number 14. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. JD Brown out front. Brandon Freeberg in second. Down into turn number 1 and 2. I'm calling it the way I see it. As it looks like JD Brown able to pull away from Brandon. Brandon able to pull away from Jacob as they head into turn number 1 and 2. The battle's going to be back here a little bit further as Matthew Logan looks low, but he's going to lose some ground. It's got Fuller back in 11th once again in that number 12 machine. How many times is it going to mess with him? Yeah, this is rough. This is rough. This is all a timing issue right now, too. Tyler Hudson up to the 7th position. JD Brown out front, out of turn number 4 as Fields has put the pressure on Brandon. Now, we all know that JD Brown is going to be the winner of this one, more than likely. Siebert, thank you for the like. But this is going to be the official race for the win, more than likely, as these guys dish it out for the second spot. I forget if Steven had a black flag or not. But we know Brandon and Fields do not, as they're sliding each other back and forth. This is helping JD Brown a lot. How big is that penalty? If it's a 2-second penalty, he's only 1/10 away from getting there. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. JD Brown out front through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, looking for 2 to go this time by. Fields in second, Brandon third as we head through turn number 1 and 2. 1.9 seconds back to Fields. Is it a 2-second penalty or is it more? JD Brown right on the cuffs as they come out of turn number 2. He's got 2 seconds now. Is it enough to cover the black flag as Fields in second? White flag in the air out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. He's going to send it through 3 and 4. He's got it under 2 seconds. Now back over 2 seconds. Out of turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air. I don't care what anybody says. J.D. Brown is your winner here tonight. Jacob Fields second. Brandon third. Matthew Logan fourth. Chance, Chris, Owen, Tyler, and Corey. Steven has issues too. Did it give him the win? Did he cover the black flag? We're going to find out. We got to look at the official results. It does not. Oh my God. It pushes him back to the 8th position. So it was a big penalty. It was a 10-second penalty for J.D. Brown. Oh. That sucks. That sucks for J.D. Brown. He is our winner. I don't care what anybody says. And we're going to read the results as such. Tonight's results. Maybe? No? Guess I gotta go click on it. J.D. Brown with the win, regardless of what that says. Jacob Fields in second. Brandon Freeberg in third. Matthew Logan in fourth. Chance Carr in fifth. Chris Horn in sixth. Owen Storm seventh. Tyler Hudson eighth. Corey in ninth. Steven Wilson in that 10th position. Josh Fuller 11th. Jeremy 12th. Carson 13th. Justin Brown 14th. Matty Watkins in 15th. Derek Dryman in that 16th position. John in 17th. Josh in 18th. Guys, that was crazy. iRacing definitely having some serious timing issues. Let's see. We had a bunch of people with black flags here. I don't even know who all did. I know that Brown did. And a few other people. But guys, as always, until next time, be safe.